Happy Friday, KB. It's Mr. Vezda here with our logic game for April 24th, 2020. Now, just like we do on most Fridays, we will play a little game here where you will see a word that's spelled two different ways, and you have to pick the correct spelling based on the rules that we have learned. Okay, so this should be a fun game. We'll go through 10 pairs of words where you try to get 10 points for getting all 10 right, for making the right choice 10 times. Now, when we do our games, we don't do a full logic lesson. So we're just going to do sound drill to help us get warmed up for the game. And then we'll play the game and then we'll be all done. Okay, so let's get started with our sound drill. Have something to write with and listen closely because sometimes I give you a little hints or a few little hints during our sound drill that might help you during the game. Okay. Now, the first thing I want you to show me is our newest vowel pair that says ooh, ooh. And that's right, we have o. So when we check out o, this is a vowel pair because we have two vowels making one vowel sound, and the sound is ooh. This next one will be very important for our game today. Please show me what you have to do if you have an ul sound after a short vowel sound at the end of a one-syllable word. What do you have to do? That's right, we have to double that L. Okay, we have to double the L. Now, remember, just like I said, we only double it if it's after a short vowel sound at the end of a one-syllable word. So if we have an ul sound somewhere else, we're not going to double it, only if it follows those rules. Next, I want you to show me, what do we do if we have a v sound at the end of a word? What do we have to do? What would that look like? You're right, it would be VE because the letter V cannot come by itself at the end of a word, so we have to put a silent E after it. All right, next, let's go a little quicker. Show me the consonant blend that says soul, soul. That's right, we have SL. Those two sounds slide together in our consonant blend. Next, show me the R-controlled vowel that says R. Sometimes we call this bossy R. We have AR, and that bossy R is not letting A say its name. How about another consonant blend? Show me the consonant blend that says burr, burr. And you should have BR, very good. Next, let's practice a different vowel pair. Show me the vowel pair that says E, that long E sound. This vowel pair is our first choice for that sound. You should have EE, very good. Okay, what about the rhyme that says ing, ing? We should have I and G for a rhyme. Very good. Two more left in sound drill, and then we'll play our game. Show me both choices you have for the sound ch. Okay, both of these will be in our game today. Our consonant cluster, PCH, says ch, and we only use it after a short vowel sound. That means if we have ch anywhere else in a word, we want to use our consonant digraph, CH. Last but not least, I want you to show me all three choices for the sound k. Okay, these will also be in our game today too. First, we have our consonant digraph, CK. We can only choose CK for K after a short vowel sound. We could have the letter C by itself, say K. We choose C before the vowels A, O, and U. And then we could have our letter K, say K by itself. We choose K before the vowels E, I, and sometimes Y. And then we also use K if we have a K sound after a vowel pair or an R-controlled vowel or any vowel sound that is not short. All right, so let's get ready for our game. So I want you to think about all the rules that we've been practicing. And for each pair of words, I want you to look at them, fingerspell, really think about what makes one choice right and one choice wrong. All right, let's see if you can get 10 in a row. Here are your first two words, or first word, but it's a pair of words. Check it out. So I want you to fingerspell, and I want you to see what you get. Okay, the word we are trying to spell correctly is bell. Bell. So look at choice one, look at choice two. I'm going to count to three, and I want you to tell me which choice is correct. 1, 2, 3. I hope we all said choice two. So when we look at choice two and we fingerspell bell, B-E-O, the E in the middle is making the short sound eh. If we have the ol sound after that short sound, we have to double the L because it's at the end of a one-syllable word. So bell is B-E-L-L. Okay, the next pair of words follows the same rules. So if you missed this one, hopefully you listened and you can get this next one right. Go ahead, check these out, and fingerspell. The word we are trying to spell correctly is the word will. W-I-O. Will. Look at choice one. Look at choice two. Think about it. I'm going to count to three and tell me which choice is the right answer. 1, 2, 3. Tell me. That's right. It is choice number one. If we go back, just like the word bell, the word will has a short vowel sound in the middle. I is saying it. We have an ul sound after that sound at the end of a one-syllable word, so we have to double that L. Okay, in our next pair of words, I'm trying to trick you a little bit. So I want to see if you can make the right choice. Check it out. You should see our vowel pair in the middle now. That's a little hint for how we would spell this word right. Go ahead and fingerspell. Okay, the word we want to spell is stool. Stool. So look at choice one and look at choice two. Think about if we want to double the L in the word stool. I'm going to count to three and I want you to tell me choice one or choice two. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully for this one, we all picked choice one. Okay? Now remember, for our double L rule, it is not a rule where we just double L's at the end of every word that ends with the L sound. No, 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 no. We only double that L if it's after a short vowel sound. Okay? Our vowel pair says ooh. KB, you know our short sounds. Is ooh one of our short sounds? No, definitely not. Okay? Our short sounds are eh, I, and Ooh is not one of those short vowel sounds, so we can't double the L after it. In the word stool, we want to pick choice one because we just need one L after the vowel pair sound ooh, because that is not a short sound. Okay, that was a little tricky, but I hope you picked the right choice. Now, this next pair is about a word we've talked about this week, so let's see how you do. Go ahead and fingerspell. All right, the word we are trying to spell is cool. Ooh, cool. Now, look at choice one, look at choice two. I'm going to count to three, and I want to see if you can pick the right choice. One, two, three. All right, let's look at choice one because that is the right choice. Cool. These sound the same if you fingerspell them, but look at the beginning. Our choice here is, do we want cool to start with C or do we want it to start with K? We want cool to start with C because our vowel pair has the vowel O in it, and we use C before O all the time. You learned that way back in October. We don't usually use K before O. We want to make sure we choose C. Okay, this next one has to do with our vowel pair, oo, and it's a word we haven't done yet, so it might be a little tricky, but I want to see if you can think through it. Think about the rules you know. Okay, fingerspell this word and see what you get. All right, the word we are trying to spell is pooch, like a dog. Ooch, pooch. Now, our choice here is going to be CH or TCH. So think about the rules you know about those things. And I'm going to count to three and tell me choice one or choice two. One, two, three. All right, we should be picking choice one. We cannot pick choice two because you know TCH only comes after short vowel sounds. We just talked a few words ago. Is ooh a short sound? No, 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 no. It will never be one of our short vowel sounds. So we have to use CH after it. We cannot choose TCH after our vowel pair ooh. Okay, we're about halfway done with our game. Hopefully you are 5 for 5 so far. Let's look at our next pair of words and go ahead and fingerspell. The word we're trying to get here is the word starve. 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 When we look at the word starve, I want you to look at the ending because that is where our word is different. So look at choice one, look at choice two, and I'll count to three. One, two, three. All right. We want to choose choice number two. Let me ask you a question, my friends. Can the letter V come at the end of a word by itself? No, it cannot. If we have a word like starve that ends with the V sound, we have to make sure we put the silent E after it. So choice two is the correct answer. Choice one has V by itself, which we know is not allowed. Okay, our next pair of words ends with the V sound, but they both have our silent E, which is good. But the beginning is different. So think about these words when you fingerspell it. Go ahead. The word we're trying to spell correctly is the word carve. Arv. Now you have to make a choice. Do you want choice one where it starts with K or choice two where it starts with C? I will count to three and you tell me. One, two, three. That's right, it's choice two. If you picked choice two, you were correct. Remember, we have talked about this word a lot, so hopefully you remembered. Bossy R is in the middle saying R, but the vowel is still the A, even though we cannot hear it. It's still there. When we have a k sound before the vowel A, we always want to pick C. We are not going to pick K before A. All right, let's keep going. Look at these words. Go ahead and try to fingerspell first. The word we want to spell here is cheek. Eek. Cheek. Now, choice one ends with K, choice two ends with CK. Think about the rules you know and the vowel sound in the middle. I'll count to three and you tell me which one spells cheek correctly. Choice one or two. One, two, three. All right. Hopefully we picked choice number one. Look at the middle. That vowel pair, E, is a long sound. E is saying E. That's the long vowel sound for E. Do we ever use CK after a long sound? Nope. We just use K. CK is only after short vowel sounds. So we cannot use it after the vowel pair EE. Okay, we have two left. Two left. Go ahead and fingerspell. Okay, now the word we want to fingerspell is the word king. King. Now we've been practicing a lot again about when to use C and when to use K. Choice one has the letter K to start the word king. Choice two has the letter C to start the word king. I'll count to three and I want you to tell me which one spells king correctly. One, two, three. That's right. We want to pick choice number one with the letter K at the beginning. Even though the vowel I is part of our rhyme, it is still the only vowel in the word. We know if we have I with a k sound before it, we have to use the letter K. We will not use the letter C to say k before the vowel I. Okay, we only have one word pair left. Let's see what it is. Go ahead and fingerspell for me first. That's right. The word we want to spell this time is the word notch. N, ah, notch. Okay. Now, our choice here is going to be choice one with TCH or choice two with CH at the end. So let's see what you pick. One, two, three. I would agree with everyone that picked choice one. Okay, when we fingerspell notch, n, ah, ch, I hear ah in the middle. Is ah one of our short sounds? Yes, it is. Ah is a short vowel sound for the vowel O. If we have ah with ch after it, we have to pick TCH because TCH says ch after short vowel sounds. So let's just go back through our words real quick. We had L with double L. We had will with double L. We had stool with just one L because we don't double the L after a vowel pair. We had cool with C at the beginning because we use C for k before O. We have pooch with just CH at the end because we only use TCH after short vowel sounds, and oo is not a short sound. We have starve with our silent E at the end because V cannot come by itself at the end of a word. We have carve with C at the beginning because we never use K before A. We have cheek that just ends with K because we never use CK after a vowel pair sound. We have king that starts with K because we always use K before I. And then we have notch that ends with TCH because we have to use TCH after the short sound, ah. Wonderful job on your game today. I hope you got 10 out of 10, and I'm glad you're practicing so much at home. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, KB.